That is Washington Mystics star Elena Delle Donne, who joins us now. You are trending toward an exceptional season, towards another 50, 40, 90 season after coming off major back surgery. Talk about what this process has been like as far as workload management. And of course, you want to be out there for your teammates.
This has been certainly the most different season I've ever had to play, but it's been so fun and such an exploratory season for me after what I've been through with my back and the team that I have formed to help me make sure I'm in the best position possible to first of all be healthy for the rest of my life and then carry me through the season. This has kind of just been all part of the plan where we've kind of planned out the games I'm going to sit out, the travel I might not do, but we're coming into playoffs now, and I'm feeling so good. I'm feeling strong, and I feel like it's all kind of the plan has come together, and I'm ready to get into the playoffs now.
Beyond being physically tough, mentally tough is an important aspect of the game coming into this stretch of the season. Talk about that and the challenges, especially with the setbacks you've had and staying mentally tough throughout this pinnacle part of the season.
Especially now in the season is a time where teams can get complacent. You can look further ahead because once you're in the playoffs, it's like, let's just get there. So for me as a leader of this team, it's locking into each practice. How can we get better? How can we be peaking at the right time to get to playoffs and focusing on the next game? Like that's playoff mentality. And we've been practicing it. We've been applying it to each and every game and just trying to stay focused because this has been such a fast, condensed season. And any moment you get to play on court together is a moment to practice and get better. So I'm just trying to keep the team locked in.
Yeah, Elena, you're a WNBA championship, so you understand what it takes. But it's been fun to watch, especially your team this season. You guys just clinched a playoff berth. The changing in the playoff format, the WNBA has always been very innovative in what they're trying to do to make the playoffs the best circumstances as possible. You got the top 8 seeds in the entire league. It doesn't matter on conference. This year it goes from 4 rounds to 3 rounds, so no bye. What do you think of the new playoff situation in the scenario and what it may look like as you guys head towards that place?
I love the new playoff scenario. I didn't love the one and done games. I also didn't love the double bye for teams that were higher ranked. I think, you get to playoffs and you want to play and you don't want to have like weeks off. So for me, I feel like this is going to be a fun experience for the fans. The players are happy. I think the coaches are happy. You never know. But this is a great setup, and I'm excited to see how these playoffs go.
What have you seen out of the growth in the WNBA and just the exposure that it's brought? And I think we've seen it really develop and continue to flourish over the course, in particular, the last couple seasons.
Yeah, I think it's what you said. The exposure and the visibility have grown so much. If you can see us, you can be a fan of our league. So you're seeing so many more games on TV. We're so much more accessible. Where prior, when I first came into this league, it was hard to find a single WNBA game on TV. And you see it with the fan growth. I even notice it when I'm out, like more and more people are so excited about the WNBA, the Mystics. So people are watching. You just had to make us visible.
And talking about visibility, your shoe game is now very visible with your own shoe coming out right now. Let's talk a little bit about that and what you love about it.
Yeah, I have a signature shoe that will be coming out in October. I'm wearing it on court and wearing a bunch of colorways now just to kind of give a sneak peek as to what's to come. But Nike and I have been developing this shoe for a really long time. I'm so excited about it. It feels great on court. I believe it looks great. So it's just another huge stepping stone for women's basketball. And I'm hoping that, once you see one player or 2 players have signature shoes, it'll kind of open the door and be even bigger for the other young ladies coming up. But I fell in love with the game of basketball because of signature shoes. Like Michael Jordan and Cheryl Swoops were my favorite players, and I loved watching them because I was so excited about their sneakers. So for me, this was a huge moment of my, basketball legacy to be able to come out with a signature shoe.
Your legacy is so impressive. It still continues on. Elena, AJ and I are sneakerheads, so we may need to hit you up on trying to get a pair of those sneakers.
Yeah, for sure. I got you.
Elena, thank you so much for joining us. We wish you the best of luck throughout the playoffs.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having me on.